ladies and gentlemen. We all have been hurting for George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor over these last few weeks. And, I came across this story, and my heart goes out to Ahmaud Arbery's mother, Wanda, and my prayers to her family, as well as George Floyd's. She attended the funeral of George Floyd recently, being that she's also, she traveled to Houston to attend the funeral. And there were a lot of people there, political figures, some celebrities that were all there at that funeral. But we can never forget everything that has happened to her family. Hearing that Ahmaud was hit with a truck, and after he was shot, Travis McMichael using a racial slur, and that should automatically make that a hate crime. And ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe a state like Georgia, with all of the racial hatred that is in that state, they don't even have a hate crime bill, but they really don't have one. And that, to me, that is unheard of. In fact, I believe the southern states should be the first to have those bills, if anything else. And that definitely needs to change. Sometimes I don't get around to these stories. It's not that I don't want to do them, but it's just so heartbreaking to see so many tragedies together, especially Ahmaud, so young. There's no reason for him not to be here, except for he was jogging in a place where two ornery hillbillies were living, and it cost him his life. You see the three men that were involved, and it's sick. But people still believe they have the right to hunt down and shoot Black people in this country. They just do. And it's something that's just not going to go away. Ladies and gentlemen, there's laws on the books right now. And these folks, and especially your cops, they're out here blatantly ignoring all of those things. They just deep in their souls don't believe you have the right to even humanity. You don't even deserve that. And what makes them think I don't look at them and feel they don't deserve it? Okay? This is a two-way street, not a one-way street. But my prayers to Wanda Cooper. It's hard. You're already dealing with your own tragedy with your son's death, and you took the time to grieve for another man who died tragically. I think that's pretty courageous of this woman to do that. I really do. And I see that the protests have really exploded all over the country as far as police violence is concerned. And I, just the other day when I was looking, like around Friday, and I'm starting to see the other names crop up in the crowd. First, I saw a lot of George Floyd signs, still do. But now I'm seeing a lot of people also have Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor on those protest signs as well. We certainly can't forget them at all. And I did see the preliminary hearing they had. Um, you know, I think that so many people in this country are just upset because Justice is just not one of those things we ever have been getting. And when you look at these three cases, in the back of your mind, you just can't help but wonder if justice will be served. We have not seen it in 400 years. You know, they just got the system and the laws set up where we don't prevail at all. And many of you have followed me on even history. Historically, they have put people like former Civil War soldiers as judges and put people in place that they knew would never give us a fair shot in the legal system. And that still goes on even to this very day. This is why when you do see a police officer charge, you know, it's so small or they're convicted, just like Jason Van Dyke, you pump 16 bullets in a child and you just get less than 3.5 years. Or Amber Geiger, you stormed in somebody else's apartment and you killed them and you just got 10 years. You know, it's sometimes for me, it's very painful to continue to watch these trials. It really is, you know, because the outcome is never going to fit the crime that these folks have committed. The McMichaels were not cops. They had no business going to the streets with weapons and gunning down anybody. Neither one of those people had badges. All three that were involved in boxing him in, they were not cops, and it was not their right to go on the street and do that to anybody. But, you know, we do have a country full of deputized people that believe they should be watching over us. And I say that's a load of bullshit. Okay, it is. They have no right to watch over us like that. We're not children. Black people are not children. And the way I see it, your country is a mess. Your economy is now officially in a recession. People are still not working in big numbers. And the virus hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, it is growing in a lot of places. The numbers are going up, especially in the southern part of the country. Their numbers are going up rapidly. So the way I see it, you should have too much on your plate to be concerned about us. But I do pray that Ahmaud Arbery gets the trial and verdict that the family is looking for. I'm glad in the case of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor, nobody is coming forward and talking about that forgiveness mess. And I certainly hope it stays that way. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.